another investigation. We're calling it a real research. Yeah, whatever investigation. We're doing it. So, guys, before we do get started into this true crime investigation here with the real reviewer, real rant reviewing it, research style. Please support the channel, like and subscribe, guys. You know, make a donation to Cash App or PayPal so we keep the lights on, keep the internet going, and keep these streams going. All right, keep these live discussions about true crime, everything we're covering here on the channel, guys. When it comes to all entertainment, you see that we're nothing but pure entertainment. So thank you, guys. Yes, so we're gonna do it before we get into this investigation here, guys. Forgive me for today on Saturday. I have a migraine. I still have one going as we speak. So I'm trying my best to push through this live stream, guys. So forgive me if I slow down a little bit, but this is one I have to put on and have to do now because this can't wait. All right, I'm here with the Alphabet Killer. So we're gonna cover the Alphabet Killer, who is the killer, and the crime scene real research style. So we're gonna wait about 5 to 6 minutes. Let any subscribers or anybody new want to get in here and have any, theories or speak about the Alphabet Killer. As you know, the real reviewer does a little something beforehand, but not too much on this one, guys. And yeah, we're gonna cover the Alphabet Killer. I did want to give you all a heads up if you're tuning in as well. I want to give you a preview of possibly another. I'll be working on a live stream for a crime I know firsthand, guys, or not firsthand, but I have experience. I was there in the city when this crime occurred and knew some of the people, not directly, but kind of indirectly. So I wouldn't be covering a true crime, from the past that has to do with that, and I'll be looking up information from that crime, true crime, murder to double murder, and I'll be covering that one in a future live stream, guys. So stay tuned for that. It's a real life reviewer, true crime for you, and I was there in the city when this took place, about blocks away. I could easily. It was a really scary thing. So we'll cover something like that, guys. But we're gonna wait and see if we get the subscribers in here, people that want to talk about the Alphabet Killer. All right, now. I'm not going to go into this just yet. Like I said, I want people to come in here and see what we got because I don't want to start without them. But maybe, let's see, guys. I do have some pointers here. All right? There's going to be some pointers, but you know what? We're going to put everything away, honestly. I think, the real reviewer wants to jump right in, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. But here's the deal. You see this photo? Guys, I know the face is kind of cut off, right? But this is going to be your supposed killer, okay? We're gonna go through, this is one, I have to say, everyone, besides the Zodiac sketch, this is a very interesting sketch. Now, this sketch is gonna be debated among experts, among crime experts, among detectives, among cops, among anyone you wanna talk about, psychologists, that this sketch really isn't, I don't know, like, there's something, but this sketch, I think, is amazing. Literally fucking amazing. There's going to be a difficulty here, though. It's obviously this face. It's a very... oh, man, I'm scared of this person. There's going to be... Listen, we're going to go through this case, and the person that saw this individual with one of these... guys, this is going to be a child killer. Listen, you know... Oh, my gosh. Why they call him the Alphabet Killer? Well, let's go to the wiki. Guys, we're in Rochester. This is going to take place in Rochester, New York, about 45 to an hour drive from where I am located. I was actually offered a job about 10 years ago or so in Rochester. Thanks for the 1 like, guys. Thank you. We're getting it started tonight. I didn't leave you. I won't leave you hanging, guys. I'm pulling through tonight. So we need to talk about this case. I'd never heard about it until now. So what I was doing was looking up unsolved serial killer cases, guys. And what do you know? Bang. We got one in Rochester, about 45 to an hour drive from me. And we're there on Google Maps, guys. This is going to be the Alphabet Killer. And the Alphabet Murders, I call him the Alphabet Killer. I should have put the Alphabet Murders, but the Alphabet Killer is also known as the Double Initial Murderers. Okay, guys, now there's going to be something here. It's an unsolved series of child murders which occurred between 1971 and 73 in Rochester, New York. So what you can do is cut out tech all day. This guy will be driving. This murderer will be driving a car. Now, I want to discuss this real quick. So all 3 victims were girls, aged 10 or 11, whose surname began with the same letter as that of their first name. Okay, so the letters match, first name, last name. Each victim had been assaulted, guys, all right, and murdered by either manual hands or a ligature from behind, all right? There's an MO here, but stay with me on this MO, all right? On this modus operandi, all right? Uh, before the body was discarded in or near a town or village near Rochester, New York, with a name beginning with the same letter as the victim's name. Stop there. That's a lot to take in. I know. All right, we're at the 5-minute mark, guys. Just fast forward to this. We get to this point. Listen, that's a lot. Okay, it's a ton. It really is. You say, what do you mean it's a ton? It's a ton. Okay, it's not really detailed, but it's there. It's so detailed enough for me. So, now listen, really close. There's going to be a first victim, okay? Her name is going to be Carmen Colon, all right? She's going to be seen running. Guys, okay, I want to skip past the first victim. You said, what do you mean skip past the first victim? Okay, guys, I'll give you the gist. She's going to be Puerto Rican, 10 years old. She's going to be killed, all right? But they think it's an uncle that does her in, all right? The only reason she's connected, but they believe, to this is because the modus operandi, the mode of operation here of the killer, the serial killer, the alphabet killer, matches these other two victims later. And then they'll connect it to Carmen Colon later, possibly. But they think it's the uncle, a family member here. And there's going to be reasons why. All right, but we're going to hold off on her, the first victim, okay? Because I think really the first victim is going to be this next one, all right? But either way, I want to stick to these two last victims, guys. This is going to be a Wanda Wolkowitz, all right? But that's going to be a second victim, if you want to say. But we're going to stay on her, and then the last, okay, which is going to be Michelle Mazzena. All right, we're going to stay on these two victims. Now, the last victim is going to be hugely important. All right, so I want to stay on the last victim, honestly. I want to go to the last. This last one, I think, is his downfall, okay? This is where the sketch comes from, right? Somebody brave enough is going to pull up beside this man who's one of these girls kidnapped. Little did they know. And they're going to pull up because he has a flat tire. And he's holding one of the girls by the wrist. He's holding Michelle here by the wrist. So 7 months, guys. He's going to do one kidnapping. And then, see, because I'm telling you, the first one, they say is his uncle, but it's also the time frame. It's like 2 years go by. But these other two are consecutive within like 6 to 8 months, you know, in the same year, in the same way. So we're going to hold to these two. But the last victim we need to concentrate on for the alphabet killer. So 7 months later, guys, after his, if you want to say first or second kidnapping, and what he'll do here is an MO, okay? So what he's going to do is very interesting. Indeed. Indeed. I'm looking around, guys. I'm clicking buttons and I'm looking at the crime scene. There is crime scene photos, kind of like old school 1970. It looks like this from the 40s, but it's really from the 70s, apparently. But here's the deal. This sketch is important to us. Now listen, guys, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm actually on a Facebook page for Rochester, New York. All right, there's like pictures and stuff and locations from the 70s. There's actually a school here from the 70s or something. There's like pictures of people from the 70s. I'm just going to scan through here while we're live in a little bit and see if I can point out anybody that looks like this person in the picture. All right, because I know he's not alive, or it could be a brother, it could be anything, a son or something, a distant relative. You know, you can always get that genealogy here, but this is such a unique sketch, guys. Denim, they said this killer's wearing denim. He's going to kill kids. He's going to take them. He's going to take opportune times, take him in a beige car, and he's going to ride him around the highway, guys, do what he needs to do with him, strangle him or manual him, and then throw him out, like a moving car. So I already kind of said, like, you throw him out. That's where the first victim, they kind of, but she's different MO, guys. It's not the same. So, but they're looping it in. Something makes them loop the first one in. But take the two girls for sure, the last two here. All right, and they'd be throwing out the car while it's moving. They're already dead by the time they're throwing out the car. So he's just discarding them like trash. This is a very, I don't understand this. Like, I want to understand, but it's not in my realm. But it has to be, right, if we're going to profile this fucker. Thanks for the 2 likes. We're going to get to 10 for this one. So, guys, this last one is going to be key, because this is where the guys, I don't want to convolute you with crap. Like, you know, a possible first, possible second, possible, this third is what it is. I will get the sketch from this. You know, this is it. There's no DNA, there's no forensic. There is, but it's not like that. It's not what we're talking here. We're talking the sketch. We got to find him. I'm on a Facebook page in Rochester, and it's Ryan's, I guess. That's Ryan's. If he doesn't like it, you can have that one. So the large beige car, guys, or tan vehicle with a flat tire. So this is the car that's seen by many witnesses. But look, the thing about the flat tire, he's going to have a flat tire. He's going to get annoyed. He's going to change it. He's going to have her out the car. Michelle Manzea, this is his last victim. She's going to be an 11-year-old girl. She's returning home from school. She won't come home from school. She will be taken by this man in this car. And on the side of the road, he gets a flat. So he gets out of the car with her, and he holds her hand or what have you. But this witness sees, he pulls up, and the man looks at her. She's like, hey, you need help? And then the man just looks at her, and she gets scared, and she goes away. So, but look at the sketch here. See? The sketch is amazing. I'm going to take a look at the sketch a little further. So the Wikipedia has it up. See, composite drawing of the individual scene. This is with the last victim. Look at this jacket. Look at this face. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's it, all right? All right. So it's a very different... This doesn't strike me as someone from the 70s, guys. It looks like a time traveler, don't it? This is like... he seems like he'd be out of place there in Rochester, New York. I don't know. So they're going to pull around inside. They're going to find him. They're going to see him. They're going to give us a nice composite. All right, the composite joined the interview seen with child by numerous witnesses to the media. All three child murders generated intense public outrage. Each received intense publicity following the murder of Michelle Manzea. Investigators released a composite drawing. You see it here of the individual seen with the child by numerous witnesses to the media. They also installed a telephone hotline, etc., etc. Nothing. Unsolved. Gone. Start from the top. So Carmen Colon, the first victim, guys. I think the first one here is not a first victim, but they're going to put it in as one. It doesn't run the MO, and they'll even admit that. But let me see. No, I don't feel like going with it. I mean, I read it. It's good. It's all right. It's cool. I just don't want to do it. Because you know why? Wait, we'll read it. Okay, let's read it, the first victim, because maybe it is. So Carmen Colon is supposed to be the first victim. Let's take a look at her first, okay? This is the first one. Now, to me, these are the three on Wiki. Just looking at them, they looked a little, like, not slow, but possibly on the spectrum in some degree. This one especially, and maybe, but I don't know what's happening, guys. I'm having a brutal time covering this case. All of a sudden, looking at these children's faces. There's a fucking issue here for me. This is going to take place from November and then 2-year span. I just don't feel like this first one is connected, but we'll drop it. Carmen Colon. So at 4:20 p.m. on November 16th, it's 1971. This is Rochester, New York. It's going to be cold, guys. Possible snow. But, don't hold me to it. We can look up the weather report for then. So in the afternoon, a 10-year-old Puerto Rican child named Carmen Colon disappeared while returning home from an errand in Rochester, New York. According to eyewitnesses, Colon entered the pharmacy. Her grandmother instructed her to visit on West Main Street, but left the store upon learning the prescription had been instructed to collect blah, blah, blah. Because, when you get the description, like, hey, tell me when it's ready, and you go down there and it's not fucking ready. Yeah, exactly what happened. So, informing the store owner, she said she has to go. She's telling him, I gotta go, like, right? Because we gotta go pick up the script. She said it was ready, it wasn't ready. She's like, I gotta go. She's in a hurry, indicates the pharmacist. She was then observed entering a car parked close to the pharmacy. Don't know who saw her enter the car, what kind of car, color, shape. We're going to get a description, hopefully. Somebody saw her. Who did? Ain't no cameras, guys. It's got to be eyewitnesses. These are people, physical. Colon was reported missing to the Rochester Police Department at 7:50 p.m. Goes in the store at 4:20, 7:50 gone. Dead by then. Approximately 50 minutes after Colon exited the pharmacy, scores of motorists. Oh, she's alive. So from 4:20 to 50 minutes later, she's seen, guys, by drivers. Thanks for the 3 likes, everybody. Let's get to 10. She got out of the car on Interstate 490 over here, and they saw her naked from the waist down, just a shirt on, running from a car going reverse after, like a fucking horror movie. Dark-colored Ford Pinto hatchback. Frantically waving her arms and shouting in an attempt to flag down passing vehicles, but no one would stop for her. Thanks for the 4 likes, guys. Reminds me of a similar case in New York in the 50s. At least one of these witnesses, there's a documentary on it, at least one of these witnesses observed Colon being submissively led back to this vehicle by her abductor. So whether this is the alphabet killer or not, guys, I want to give you a shape here, a form of what we're going to be looking at here. But this one got away, it looks like, almost. right? But she's going to be dead close to where she's seen exiting this car. She will be found just like this, but there will be like a fracture to the skull. There'll be some kind of a vertebrae fracture. It doesn't fit the MO, but the strangulation is manual. It will do as well. But I'm not sure if those are both the cause of death, at either or one is. But that's where the MO comes in, the strangulation, the assault here. It's going to be assault as well. So let's count this in. It's right. It's kind of going to be fitting what we're looking at. So the car, it's going to be a different car the next two. Why a different car? I don't know. At least one of these witnesses observed, okay, so a lot of these people were observing this happen on this highway, which is insanity. Guys, it's insanity. You know, you're watching this happen and you don't make up, wow, everyone, you got to be ashamed of yourself. I don't know how you go home to your children after that, but I guess they do. So 2 days, this ex-Dennis Rader or some shit. I guess people go home to their kids. 2 days later, two teenage boys discovered, guys, 2 days later, 48 hours later, two teenage boys discovered Cologne's partially nude body in a gully not far from Interstate 490 and close to the village of Churchville. I checked the area on Google Earth, guys. I'm there. Thanks for the 5 likes. We're in on this. The alphabet killer. Look at this person. You're telling me we can't find this guy? Man, we got to be able to look at something on Facebook, everyone. I'm there now. I'm telling you, I don't know where to start, but we're going to start somewhere. Start better than they did, you know, how many years ago it's been. They're looping in 3 for this one. The alphabet killer. Guys, you know what's going to be unique about him is why they call him the alphabet killer and how he's going to dump these bodies, where he's going to dump them. It's very interesting indeed. But see, this might not be so, like, calculated. It possibly, yeah, it could be a random thing. You know, like, yeah, where he drops the bodies. It could be. You never know. So her coat was discovered in a culvert. Guys, I looked this up in Churchville. I was there. I'm there now. And there's like a culvert where they're saying on or 490. You really have to look, but it's a small culvert. It's kind of like really covered up now, but some 300 feet from her body. So I'm just trying to see the culvert and then where her body possibly be off the highway. Her trousers were later discovered on November 30th, close to the service road near where numerous motorists had observed her attempting to escape her abductor. So by the car, by the side of the road, you know, is her pants. Wow, you got some fucking answering to do, you know. I mean, all right, we're going to see what the public's going to do, how they're going to be punished for this. I mean, we're not helping. But there's no law that says you don't, in America, that you have to help, guys. It's some kind of law that says you don't have to. It's not, you're yeah. So you can't be held liable if you don't call police or intervene in some form or fashion. An autopsy revealed that in addition to having been assaulted, guys, the child had suffered a fracture to her skull and one of her vertebrae before she had been manually strangled to death by hands. But there was hurt first, possibly pissed off about the run, thrown around. Sounds like a thrown around, not like a hit, but a throw for the vertebrae, for the spine to be fractured or hurt, you know? Not just the head. Her body had been extensively scratched by fingernails. Stop there. This intrigued me. This part intrigues me. This part intrigues me. I don't see the sketch. I don't see any nails. He's got his hands in his pocket. Very intriguing. So what you're going to say is DNA. You know, what you're going to say is DNA. They have it. We need a suspect. We need the blood. We need the person in the flesh, in the form. Right now he's a ghost still. For how many years? This guy has a unique look. All right, everyone? He has a very, very unique look to the Real Reviewer. He has such a unique look. And people are comparing to some actor here and shit, like a little bit. But I've never seen this case. First time would be tonight. I'm dropping it. So, furthermore, her body had been extensively scratched by fingernails. I don't get it. Thanks for the 6 likes, guys. I don't get it. It's like a weird, I know the pain is pleasure type deal, but there's something here with, I don't know, like there's a different MO, but then there's like different stuff happening here. So I wanna keep that in fresh in our minds, guys, for sure, but in the back of our minds as well. Like I said, I said a hypocritical thing there, didn't I? But I need you to stay with me on that. We need to be hypocritical here. What the fuck is going on? These people watching this could have stopped it. And maybe stopped a killer from future kills. An autopsy revealed, okay, not just the assault here, guys. We can obviously tell that by going half naked on the highway before she had been manually strangled. Manual, you know, that word is starting to annoy me. I really like saying it at sometimes in the past, manual, but now it's really starting to annoy me with the manual strangulation thing. Furthermore, her body had been extensively scratched by the fingernails. Isn't that something? Man doesn't trim his fingernails. Or what? What's the deal with that? So both the murder of Cologne and the fact that no individual who had observed the child attempting to flee from her abductor alongside Interstate 490 had attempted to offer her any assistance generated intense public outrage. It did. Excuse me. Two New York newspapers, the Times Union and the Democratic Chronicle, initially offered a combined reward of $2,500. That's the equivalent, guys, of 20 G's, 20K today. For information leading to the arrest and conviction of the murderer, and all information each publication received was relayed to all the police there, but numerous local businesses and residents added private donations to the reward fund. They're all throwing money in all around town, huh? Gradually leading the sum to exceed $6,000. That's $50,000 in today's money. Any information leading to an arrest. Although police interrogated several suspects in the months following Cologne's murder here, Carmen's, including her uncle. Uncle will be a suspect in her death. He will be a psychopath here, and he will do some shit. So that's why I don't really loop this in. Neither do the cop. The cops think it was him for this one, for Carmen. Hey, Austin. I know a lot about him. Yeah, Austin Elder, what do you know about the Alphabet Killer, man? How are you? Thank you. Yeah, tell me about the Alphabet Killer, Austin. I'm new here to the Alphabet Killer, but I know he's dropping bodies in Rochester here, 45 minutes from me, an hour back in the 70s, where their initials are the same of these victims and in towns that match it. So Carmen Cologne, she's thrown in Churchville, right? The next one, we'll find out where she's thrown. But I see Churchville, I see. And the uncle here is a good suspect, guys. Really viable. But no individual was charged with the murder. He wasn't even charged. And by December 21st, the number of investigators assigned to the case on a full-time basis was decreased to just 3. You know what I mean? They're like, freak all that. Because, guys, there's going to be an uptick in murders here. So they're going to really regret dropping it down to 3 for Carmen Cologne. Let me tell you. So in early 1972, 5 large billboards, each measuring 30 feet by 12 feet, were alongside the road. Who killed Carmen? There's a hotline number, but there's no leads that bear fruit. Let me take a look at this. Show you that billboard. Bang. Right after the murders. Could you imagine what driving by that fresh fucking billboard back then? That would be some horrible shit. There's more to come, though, guys. This is a nightmare that turns into this is a tragedy that turns into a fucking nightmare. How's that? Austin Elder, can I tell you something? Yes, you can, Austin Elder. How's your grandma? I hope everything is good with your family, Austin. I hope everything is good for you, sir. Yes, you can tell the real Grand Viewer anything, and he will tell you anything in return. Yes, sir. Austin Elder, I know what he looks like. Austin, talk to me, dude. Talk to me, because he's here. We got the beautiful sketch of him. It's amazing. I'm on Facebook here. There's something about this face, Austin. There's no fucking way we can't ID this dude just by ID. I'm telling you, just by face. I believe the sketch is accurate. I believe the sketch is on target. They think the sketch isn't because the woman is freaked out. She's scared, obviously. She's nervous. But I think that all the more these eyes. You talk about these eyes. She's talking about these eyes. Everybody, this is the sketch. This is it. This is his downfall. But he's very unique looking. Austin Elder says, I know what he looks like. Tell us. We see him here, dude. Tell us where the fuck he is. I know he's in Rochester. Come on, dude. Telling me this dude ain't about. He knows the town. He knows. He's asking them their names. He has to be. And he's just driving the highway, guys, and throwing these bodies out. So Wanda, the next victim, Wanda Wolkowitz. 17 months later, guys. 17 months later. It's a long time. At approximately 5 p.m. on April 2nd of 1973, 11-year-old Wanda Wolkowitz disappeared. She's the one in the middle I showed you, but they're all kind of looking on the spectrum a little bit. But either way, they're easy prey, it seems. Not just because they're women and kids. It's because, I don't know, there's something, they don't look like all that bright, obviously. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what are the parents doing sending these kids out for fucking milk and cookies and shit? You know what I mean? Fuck that. I don't send my kid. I send myself out. 17 months later, 5 p.m. 5 p.m., you're letting your kid walk around, 11 years old. Disappeared from the east side of Rochester while returning home from an errand. According to the owner of the delicatessen that Wolkowitz had been instructed to visit, the child had purchased the groceries she'd been instructed to buy at approximately 5:15 p.m. before she had begun walking alone down Conkey Avenue. Wolkowitz was reported missing by her mother Joyce at 8 fucking p.m. Damn you, man. You gone 10 fucking minutes. I didn't let you go. I don't know what's happening there. Police immediately launched an intense search to locate Walkowitz, and almost 50 detectives searched several square miles of terrain around her home, the delicatessen, and areas around the Genesee River where she had been flown to play. These searches failed to locate the child, although several neighborhood residents recalled observing Walkowitz struggling to carry the bag of groceries walking just north of Avenue B. 3 classmates specifically observed her bracing the bag against the fence so she could prove her grip as down as Brown vehicle drove past her. Stop for a moment. This is like... I'm not sure who these people are. They're saying they're like kids, like local kids giving this, but I don't really fancy it too much, but it's fine. It's good information, but they're not doing shit about it. The people out here in Rochester don't do shit, huh? They don't help kids? What's going on, guys? How come they don't help the children? One Punch. Hey, One Punch. There's a special place in hell for child killers. Agreed, dude. I think hell is even too good for them there, you know? So no, hell is too good for these people. Who is this fucking punk? Yo, One Punch. Look at this fucking dude. You're telling me we can't ID this fucker, man? He's so... We don't need DNA, dude. Look at his face. Right? Come on, man. One Punch is a punchable face this guy has. This woman saw him, and that's the sketch we get, One Punch. She was scared shitless. She said he had hollow eyes. Hollow eyes. Yeah, 100, right? Yeah, you tell me you can't get this fucker with the sketch? Damn, round up. Yo, listen to One Punch, bro. I go into Rochester, bro. At 71, I fucking hand out flyers. I say, listen, you're going to round up motherfuckers that look like them. You know, that's it. And we're going to go hardcore. You know, we're going to do it. And we're going to violate your rights. We're going to violate your rights. Because you're violating these children's rights, man. You know, you got to go down. So anybody that looks like this fucker wearing denim, you know, looks like this son of a bitch, I mean close. Get your ass outside. We're picking you up. We're taking you downtown for a lineup. You know, and that woman that saw you is going to ID you. And that's how it's going to be. That's how they did it, guys, right? They bring them downtown, One Punch, and ID them. And they say, that's the sucker that did it. He's guilty. Put him in jail. Done deal, bro. This is fucked up, man. The alphabet killer getting away with doing some funky shit like this. One Punch is right. Austin, man. Come on, Austin. You say you're going to know what this fucker looks like, bro. Where is he? I'm on Facebook, One Punch. We're going to find him on Facebook, Rochester. Yeah, he's graduated from some fucking high school, right? We're going to get his ass. Where's your yearbook, man? I told him, give the Real Review your yearbook. I guarantee I'll find this fuck. Come on, man. I'll find this kid. Come on, man. I need more shit at my disposal here for these cases. I need... So anyways, guys, what's going to happen is they're going to look all over the fucking place for Walkowitz here, Wanda. But guess what? They're not going to find her. You know, she's not a fish in the Genesee River, Wanda the fish. Ain't none of that shit happening here. She's fucking being driven around by this guy. Because she, watch. The 3 classmates specifically observed her bracing the bag. So anybody can help her with her fucking groceries except for the killer. He's nice enough to help her. Walkowitz's fully clothed body, fully clothed, was found by police officers at 10:15 a.m. the following day. This guy works quick, huh? Discarded at the base of a hillside alongside an access road, State Route 104 in Webster. Went up to Webster, guys. Was around there. I know Webster. I heard of it a little bit. State Route, I haven't been there. But State Route 104. Yeah, these guys on the highway, guys. He's just throwing them off. Approximately 7 miles from Rochester. All around Rochester, he's throwing them. The position of her body indicates she like being thrown from a moving vehicle with her body rolling down the embankment. He's just tossing them. Pushing him, kicking him out the fucking car. And it's autopsy already dead. An autopsy revealed she had been assaulted first in the wit, more than likely, then strangled in the wit, behind with a ligature. Behind with a ligature like Joe Pesci, Goodfellas shit. Why would you do all that? Why would that be necessary? Like, why? Tell me that. This part intrigues me. It doesn't intrigue me. It doesn't annoy me. What it does is... I don't understand why sometimes it's okay. I understand maybe being angry with the hands, but why is that what it is? Is that what it is for evidence, right? Doesn't want to leave evidence because he will leave marks on the last victim's neck with the hands, with the manual. So ligature could be, but it's from behind. You know, it's like a very weird. What do they mean by behind? Like she's in the car behind, and they're like, see, I don't know exactly what they mean by that, but they do. They have better forensics and autopsies and medical examiners and coroners than I do, and profilers. The autopsy also revealed traces of course, guys, you know what, and pubic hair on the corpse. Furthermore, several strands of white, guys. Remember this. Remember this. See, all that other stuff I just traced over, guys. It was traces of it, and it's DNA. Okay? It's fucking DNA. See, they got it. They got DNA, but this is, they don't even have, they can't, we need it. We need this motherfucker. So what it is that, furthermore, several strands of white cat fur, okay? Hold it down, were found upon her clothing. Although the Walkowitz family didn't own a pet with the fur this color. But see, even if it's on his clothing and it transfers to her clothing, that'd be a little like, it wouldn't be difficult to do. Thanks for the 7 likes, guys. Get to 10 here, right? Appreciate your time tonight. Hope you guys are enjoying the Alphabet Killer. What do you think? What do you think about this fucking son of a bitch? So, you know, the fur, like, it's like, is the cat in the car, or is the fur coming from the car on her? Like, does he keep the cat in the car? Does he travel with this cat? There's something with this fur. But we're going to keep all these things in mind. But I want you to keep these little tidbits, but don't detract from this sketch still. Still stare at this man. Joe Smith said, how are you doing, my friend? Joe Smith in the house. How are you, Joe? Good. Good to see you, Joe. Joe, we're talking the Alphabet Killer here. ABC's, he's on the fucking prowl here, man. He's killing back in Rochester in the 70s. I didn't know he was doing all this. And he got away. Joe Smith said, plague could have came from where he lives. Yeah, Joe Smith, what do you think? Animal hair usually dwells from the place where they live. Yeah, that's what they're saying, right? I remember there's another case, guys, like that, right? Bringing the hairs, or even carpet hairs, from your carpet to the bodies, right? Fibers, cat hair, certain kind of cat, white cat hair. What cat would be white? Like a Persian cat or something? Like, what is the white? Very, see? Very specific photo. Like, what is up with this? This person is findable, guys. I feel like we can find him. I really do. Just by like a yearbook, or this person is not your usual bear, is he? But yeah, you're right, Joe. Hi, Leslie. How are you? Leslie, how you doing? Good to see you. What do you think of, we're talking the Alphabet Killer tonight. Anything about it? You know him. Not like that, but Rochester based. Joe Smith, like and sub, people. Come on, this is a good story. It is. It's a hard one, guys. It's a brutal one, but it's a necessary one. It really is. So, guys, same deal. All right? That she was assaulted. There's going to be a ligature, and this time it's a belt. So they kind of, it's a belt. Is he wearing a belt in this sketch? Give me a second. Is he wearing a belt in the sketch? I can't see. He doesn't have a belt in this one. Oh, this is so weird. Leslie says, good in you. Leslie, I'm good. Good to see you on the Saturday. Joe Smith, I have a white cat. She's Siamese, whatever. I saved her. Right, Siamese. So Siamese, right? Joe Smith, but I didn't kill nobody, man. No, you're good, Joe. You're just killing in the chat, baby. Thank you, Joe. Leslie, no, I haven't heard of this case. Yeah, the Alphabet Killer. He's killing 3 kids. He's with the same, they have the same letters in their name. The first one's Carmen Colon. He's going to dump them in a Rochester city that starts with C, which is Churchville for Carmen. The next one will be Wanda with W, Wanda Walkowitz. She'll be dumping Webster. And then the last one is going to match the name too. So this person's doing it through the highway and throwing them off in towns that match their name, first and last. Hence the Alphabet Killer. Joe Smith, I was waiting for you to come back. When I want to see you, are you monetized yet? Nope, still demonetized, guys. Trying to get back up, Joe. I was going to donate to you, brother. No, you're good, man. Joe, I'm still working on the monetization, brother. I appreciate you. I saw your comment, man. I appreciate you even saying hi and for coming in, Joe. I hope everything's good, man. You know, we're covering all these cases. I hope you like the videos. We were trying to cover as much as interesting as possible. Isn't it crazy? Yeah, Leslie, there's like old school crime scene photos we're going to take a look at, but they don't have much in the way of... They got a lot, actually, but they just don't have him. But this is supposed to be like the old school... This is like the 40s, doesn't it? But one of them was dumped off the highway seat, thrown out the car, and then just out in the bank. But that might have been Wanda right there. But you see they're looking for evidence. One of them here as well. This would be 2 different areas. So 2 different victims here. But they're saying it could be... Guys, there is going to be suspects, but I'm going to give you... See, these are the victims. See what I'm saying? One's on the spectrum. I think they're on the spectrum here a little bit. These are the 3 kids. See, this person... Guys, he's catchable. Like, I don't know what it is, but we're on this. Oh man, yeah. Joseph, please hit enough likes, subs. We can monetize it. Please, he's a father, good father. Thank you, Joe. You're a good person, sir. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you, Joe. I really enjoy your presence, man. Thank you for your time, dude. You're cool. You're a very nice person. I like you. All right, guys. What they did was start a tip line, all right? So as had been the case with Carmen Cologne, investigators established an anonymous telephone hotline in addition to distributing numerous flyers around Rochester. They wanted information awarded to $10,000 leading to the arrest and or for conviction of Waltowicz's murder was established. Now, these police inquiries produced an eyewitness, okay, who informed investigators that as Waltowicz had walked home from the deli on the evening, that he had observed the child standing alongside the passenger door of a large brown vehicle conversing with the driver. This eyewitness was unable to obtain a clear view of the occupant of the vehicle, although the location of the sighting was just 0.2 of a mile from the Walkowitz home. Another individual contacted investigators following the installation of the anonymous hotline, informed investigators she had observed a man forcing a red-haired girl matching Walkowitz's description into a light-colored Dodge Dart on a concave. So much information, right? But what is really important out of it? Well, we're gonna have to see. Joe Smith, I just love it, people. He's a good dude. Thanks, Joe. Joe Smith, I agree with Ahmed. All detectives should look at the pictures. It might not have been their problem or something they created, but look, right? At least look, right? Come on, man. What's going on in those times? So, what's really interesting is that the television station in 1973 did announce a plan to broadcast a televised reconstruction of Wanda Walkowitz's abduction and the subsequent recovery of her body. This 30-minute episode was broadcast on October 21st of 1973 on TV, accompanied by public appeals for witnesses to contact authorities. They already had like 3 or 4 witnesses. They have a lot of witnesses in this case. It really boggles my mind that you have all these witnesses in this case. You have a sketch, you have DNA. Why is this person not caught? So, although this program resulted in the Rochester Police Department receiving over 200 calls, guys, not fucking one of those 200 calls was any good. Last victim. This is where we're going to get it. So, Michelle Meneza, or whatever. So, 7 months later, guys, sounds about right. On the evening of November 26, 73, 11-year-old Michelle Meneza. Wow, he's doing it. He's got that jacket, too. That's really not a good jacket for fucking Rochester. November. Anyways, 11-year-old Michelle Meneza, she's going to be thrown in Macedon or something, an M-word, was reported missing by her mother. You know how he finds it? This is... She failed to return home from school, guys. Subsequent investigations determined that Meneza was last seen by her classmates, okay? She's walking home, walking to a plaza. Her mother said, run an errand for me. All these girls are running errands for their parents. And intention of retrieving a purse that her mom left at a store. I don't know if she got it or not. Approximately 10 minutes later, a witness has heard Meneza sitting in the passenger seat of a beige Tanner vehicle traveling at high speed. According to this witness, the child began weeping, crying. Now listen. The most important part. Oh, Joe Smith, where is sharing each other's time right now so we can appreciate? Thank you, Joe. I do appreciate your time, man. We are sharing each other's time, guys, and sharing it with these victims in these cases and the family, trying to profile this killer. Joe Smith, why are the smartest people in the world serial killers sometimes? I don't know, Joe, because it's evil. It's easy to do the evil and bad rather than do the good. So yeah, you have to fight to do good, and you have to fight not to do bad. Some people don't fight it. So, good question though, Joe. Guys, this is it. This is it. Right here. This is where the sketch comes from. So at 5:30, guys, all right, on November 26th, a motorist observed a man standing by a large beige or tan vehicle with a flat tire. Stop there. They keep saying large beige vehicle. Like, what is that in, you know what I mean? They're not really saying, okay, flat tire. He had a flat. He's parked alongside Route 350 in the town of Walsworth. I'm there, you know. I'm all over Rochester. It's nothing impressive. He's here along 350, stuck. I get it. He's pissed. So he's holding a girl. He's holding a girl. He's strongly believed to be Michelle Meneza by the wrist. When this motorist had stopped to offer assistance, he's like, "Hey, can I help you?" The individual had deliberately grabbed the girl and pushed her behind his back, also obscuring his license plate from the motor. So he's doing it behind the car. So it's a rear tire. Also obscuring the license from the motorist's view as he stared in his direction with such a menacing expression on his face that the motorist had felt compelled to drive away. Then she's found, boom, dead, fully clothed, lying face down in a ditch in Macedon. That's going to be a city in Rochester. 15 miles, all in Rochester. Like all, you know. There was blunt force trauma, guys, so that first one is connected to this one too. She's been, strangled. White cat hair. She was killed where she was found. That's what they're saying. Palm print on the neck. He squeezed so hard he left palm prints. It was manual. Traces of the fluid on her. One person, one killer, him. He's taking him to a fast food joint. I don't know, McDonald's, more than likely, before he kills him. He takes him out to eat. Can you imagine doing all that? Like, what is up with this? So, I'm reading. I'm going to Facebook real quick in Rochester. Facebook. Yeah, I am. There's like pictures of random people from the past. I'm going to see if we can match them. We can just come across. Is there a yearbook from the 70s? This picture is from the 50s. Joe Smith, they must think they're better when they're less than. I'm not sure. You got it, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Leslie says, I know, Joe, right? So scary, isn't it? It's viciously scary. It's very badly scary. Give me a few seconds, guys. I'm on Facebook. I'm clicking random pictures of people. Yeah, believe it or not. I guess it wants me to sign in. I don't want to sign in. No, they're making me sign in. So, I'm going to keep looking real quick. It's an alphabet killer, man. Guys, that person should have been caught. It's so unique. He is unique. I don't even think you need the DNA. First and last name. So how is he able to... Well, he talks to him. That's how he's able. Give me a second, guys. I need more. I don't have enough. Thanks for the 9 likes, guys. Hold on. I have enough for a profile. So all 3 victims were, female disappeared from Rochester. Bodies were discovered from nearby towns. The body of each girl had been discovered either fully clothed, Urubara. Short. Assaulted, strangled, gotcha. Lonely outcast among their peers. Okay. Furthermore, the lonely outcast. Furthermore, analysis of the stomach contents. The last 2 girls ingested some food shortly before. They're redressed. Really? Why would they be... So, interesting. Sorry, guys, I'm breaking. I was in the zone. I'm getting out of the zone. So, offender pre-select for... Okay, so what the deal is here... Terrible times. Z is the last one seen with the victim. Who is Z? I see Miguel, the uncle. I see Dennis, the serial killer, possible assaultist. And you have a Joseph Nazo. You have these suspects, terrible times. Who is this person, terrible times? Where do I find some kind of... First of all, I have to know what he does. Like, kind of like, what is he doing? Well, that's hard to figure out in a way. So what if I can't figure out what he does, we know what he does. But There's something, man. Why can't I put my finger on it? The cat is good. That's good stuff. It's not enough. Wait. I was gonna say a veterinarian. He can't be a veterinarian. It would not make sense for him to be one. Thanks for the 10 likes, guys. We did the 10 likes, baby. We got there. Yes. Thank you. Thank you all, 10 of you. Thank you, the chat, too. It's fire tonight. It's good. Listen, it can't be a veterinarian. What is up with this guy? Guys, I just can't do it. Maybe I should have waited for the morning. Thanks for the 11 likes, guys. Yes. All right. So it's a success either way, but still, it's not to the real viewer, right? Until we get something done. Like, I have nothing for you here on this guy. Why can't we find him? I have to think more. There's something I'm missing about him. He's very, you know what interests me is this color coordination, this turquoise, and this outfit is just so, I don't know, man. It's 70s, guys. It's not like it's today, you know? This is in the 70s. He's looking like this. His face too. It's just not right that we can't get him. I'll do the sketch, man. The sketch is unbelievable. I mean, it really is amazing to have something like this. You know, screw the DNA. It's because they can't catch it because he's probably not been arrested. I wonder if that guy's he's been pulled over before. That's my question. Is he been pulled over before? You know, that was one of my questions here. Hold on. Yeah, that was one of my questions, guys. Has he been pulled over? Damn it. Oh, I was thinking the phone book back then. You'd have to look through a phone book. You know, so what he would do is he would look through the phone book. See, because you have to look through the phone book to find the names of the parents or something like that. You know, you have to use a phone book for some of this interaction possibly. So I'm thinking a phone book here. Yeah, a phone book of some type. Like, he has to, like, the pattern. Each victim's first and last initials match the first letter of the Monroe County town where their body was discovered. So he's in Rochester. Okay, so yeah, phone book, guys. The alphabet killer. The composite sketch from the alphabet murders or double initial murders in Rochester depicts an unidentified man seen with the last victim near a tan or beige sedan. Wait a second, man. Hold on. What is he moving around in? Wait a second, guys. There's something about this car and the way he looks. Wait a second. Fuck. All right, so opening car, Tans, 1970 car. Okay. All right, just your basic fucking thing, right? Your basic shit. You know, your basic sedan, right? I don't know. Chevrolet Impala. I don't know what. All right. Okay. But what would this be like business-wise? You know what I mean? Like business-wise. Like, he's got a flat. Man, he's pretty fucking pissed. But what kind of car is this? Like, I don't get, like, people are seeing this shit, you know? They're like, I don't know, there's something, the thing is, like, he's able to move around. He knows these names. You could talk to them and find their names out and then just dump them, sure. This is just really strange, you know? Like, there's something to put it together, guys, in this sketch. And the car, like, he's moving about, like, so, like, he's taking these girls around, they eat, he's driving around, like, but people are afraid to, like, do anything. I wonder what he's looking like, or, like, it's not this, but it's something like the car, like, what does he have that these people are so intimidated? I'm looking at company cars. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just don't understand what the fuck the movement is here. Here's a thin rope behind. It takes him from behind. Numerous white cat hair. Hold on. What does a dog person do? Is that a dog person? What is that? A dog? What do they do? Dog catcher? Dog catcher in the 1970s. Doubt it's a dog catcher. Because he's got that cat, right? Like Joe said, right? Or somebody, yep, Joe said. I don't know, I don't see no damn dog. What do they call those fuckers? Nah, I wouldn't be in a brown thing, would he? Just don't understand what he's moving about, guys. There's something with this movement and the fuck. Going back to Google Earth, I mean, I'm not sure what we got here. Does anybody have anything for the real review? I'm sorry disappointing you here. This guy is, we're over the last victim where the last victim was found, right? It starts with M. Right? Here it is. Chevrolet. This is so interesting indeed. So what it's going to be is the sketch for us. Really? The palm print. They got palm prints, guys. They got DNA. They got the sketch. Why can't I find this person? So analysis of the contents of the stomach. Okay. So what they're going to describe him is that sketch there, and he's white with dark hair. He's between 25 and 35. Of course, he's dead now. Tall, and he's 6 foot tall. He was in a town in Penfield eating. He's all over New York, huh? What's up with this guy? What is he, UP fucking S? What is he, like that Tanner Horner? Is he like that dude, the UPS dude? So we do UPS 1970s, they didn't exist in the 70s? Who the fuck are these brown beige trucks, y'all? Or vans? 1975. What's this? 1970s, UPS. Alright. I don't fucking know. UPS, baby. What are they looking like in the 70s? No, you know it's a UPS driver, wouldn't you? So yeah, it's a UPS, man. This ain't it, guys. I'm not on it. So, intense public outrage, guys, to solve this case. The composite. This killer doesn't call. This killer doesn't want to be called. Huh. Let's take a look at the evidence. So it's over here, Wanda. The first one's over here. And then the last one's here. Rochester in the center. Right? Fine. Very good. We're Churchville. I thought the culvert where the jacket was found was like, here's the culvert off Churchville. The highway's here, 490. So I was looking for a culvert. It's kind of the only one I could find. Either way, going to, I think Webster, this is Macedonia, this is where the last victim's found. Somewhere off the highway here. Second one, Wanda's up here. All in range. Find her. Around here is Rochester. So he's in the center. What do you do here with a van with a beige sedan. Like, what would that look like? It's looking like something. The bodies are all surrounding him. He's just hitting the highways. He takes them from these locations and tries them out. Random, huh? It's got to be random. That's one of the victims. That's the last one that he was on the side of the road with. Maybe that's Michelle Meniza or whatever. The last one. For some reason, it just scares me, doesn't it? It's a very scary situation here. Seeing these old pictures of these dead children is highly disturbing. Highly disturbing. This is the bulletin board. It did happen again. Nobody could help. Why wouldn't they help? These are all three. First, second, third. They looked all on the spectrum in some type of form or fashion here. It's like, how would he know that? He just by look, maybe just by talk. You're gonna use the yellow pages, and there even is a phone book back then. He's looking for what? He doesn't know what he's looking for. This is where one of the bodies was thrown off. The Edie Road area? I didn't know it was Edie Road. Is that Macedonia? Whatever, Macedonia? Sorry guys, I didn't know that was actually Edie Road. That's interesting. Here's Walworth. This is where he's broken down. Somewhere here. So you have Walworth. You see him here eating somewhere, and then he goes down south and he'll break down. The fucking highway somewhere here, but here's where he'll dump her eventually. The last victim. There. Highway 350. So, what? You know what really gets to me about this person too? It's like, all right, he looks like that. I don't know what. Really, that's all he's about, huh? This gotta sketch the car. Can't put my finger on this fucker, man. Looking around at Google Earth too. Listen to me close on this, guys. What strikes me about these three victims is really like their capability to really maybe think for themselves or something like that. You know, this person is white cat fur. Let me just Google that randomly. See what Google tells me. White cat fur. I can't think about this guy. Well, maybe obviously the cat is dead, long dead. White cat fur. I think it's feline, huh? White cat fur is caused by the genetic absence of pigments. Solid white coats result from genes that stop gene mutations, eye color, self-cleaning. Don't say what this cat is. The bio-color cat. Oh, we're gonna read cat videos, everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay. What does that mean? He's an animal lover? Come on, y'all. On her clothing. Does he use the cat? Wait, everyone, is he using the cat? What is this? Same second girl has feline hair. Yeah, guys, there's a cat. Guys, I'm just doing some research here. I'm just doing veterinary hospitals, 1970 Rochester. I still think this is something to do with his car being beige. It's a car, it's a sedan, but somebody's calling it a. Let me see what this last witness says about the flat tire, real quick. A large beige or tan vehicle. It's large. It's either a van. It's large. See, one sees large, one sees sedan. I don't know cars, but it's large. Yeah, I get it. I know what they're trying to say, but I'm just trying to put my finger on what he's doing. Like, he's got the feline shit, so it's. Mm-hmm. Guys, they're not giving me anything from the 70s veterinary hospitals. From 1970s. Oh man, there's something we're missing though with this. Is we're on it though, kind of, but not really, are we? So in the 1970s, established veterinary practice in Rochester, New York, and during the 70s included community staples like the ARDA animal, which expanded its original. Okay. Robert Jones. To the Erie Canal Drive. The Humane Society of Rochester. Is that okay? Humane Society. Okay. Humane Society of Rochester. Come on, man. 1970s? Guys, I'm on a Facebook page. I'm looking for. Just look. I think on Facebook, man, we're gonna find something, man. On Rochester, I'm looking. Dude, animals. People from Rochester, in that range in the 70s. Okay, everyone, I'm on a Facebook page looking at Rochester, New York. Pictures from many, many years ago. Wow, there's pictures from the 60s here. 1970 through 1976 is the Hike for Hope, Rochester, New York. Guys, there's some good pictures here. I'm gonna look. I mean, it's the 70s. They're marching. Who fucking knows? I'm looking for this person. So we're gonna look for this sketch. Like, where's Waldo? Too bad it couldn't be that easy, huh? Taking a look at the Facebook wants me to sign in. I don't want to sign in. Please, just let me look at these fucking pictures, dude. All right, guys, we're researching this sketch. I am looking on Facebook, Rochester. They have pictures from the 70s and people in them. Random people. I'm looking. Young people, 25 to 35. Wow, he looks so, I'm telling you, man. We gotta be able to point this fucker out. Still looking. Nothing in the photos before. Nothing here. Looking. There's names. People's names. Nobody talks about this case, huh? The alphabet killer in Rochester? I wouldn't either, but I mean, damn, guys. I think this fucker would be caught by now. Hold on. So, this is an example. This is like a band from Rochester in the 60s and 70s. So, look at this guy. This motherfucker hiding out. It's him. No, but does that look like our sketch? No. Look like our sketch? No. Sketch? Negative. Sketch? Negative. So that's what I'm doing, really, just to let you guys know. This motherfucker in the bushes like that, that could be that guy, right? Got you. So we're just looking, and that's in the 70s, 60s. It's good shit there. We need more. Remember Al's Pet Shop on Ridge by Dewey? No. I remember Pet Shop guys were talking. Wait, Pet Shop? Hold on a second. Pet Shop owner? No fucking way. He's got a, wait, but he's got a, what is he, like an owner or something? So he has a cat that like sits there. See, he's like a pet shop owner. Pet shops, 1970s, right? Is that what he is? Is that what he warms up to the kids? It's something that he's they want to know how he warms up to the kids, y'all. I think it's because of the cat, right? It's the, something like that. It's so weird, isn't it? Dr. Pet? What do you guys think of this, right? Pet shop. That's interesting. Pet shop is interesting. Something about this beige fucking van. I think it's a van. Shit. 1970s van? Take a look at the vans in the 70s. Gotcha. Okay, Volkswagen van. Thanks for the 12 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate all 12 of you. Thank you. We're trying to just, see if we can get a profile on the alphabet killer here. He's really, I don't know, man. I can't do much here. I'm really I mean, something like that. It's just, what the fuck? The flat tire is pissed, huh? He's pissed. Yeah, Joe Moody. Hey, the alphabet killer, Joe Moody. He's killing kids, Bob, with the same initials in their first and last name and dumping them in cities with the same initial as their first and last name. Hence the alphabet killer. Kids, 11-year-old girls. Strangles them manually or behind by ligature. Dumps them out the car, throws them out the car onto the highways, on the ditches. I can't put my finger on it. This white cat hair, Joe Moody. White feline fur hair on the victims. They don't know how he coerces the victims. I'm thinking it's with the cat. Possibly he has something to do with animal control, veterinary, the brown van, People are seeing this interactions, Joe. They're not stopping it. They're scared to talk to him. He's just giving them looks and they're running away. What is he doing, Joe, in 1970, that brown van that's scaring the shit out of people? Look at that sketch, Joe. That's him. Doesn't he look unique? Doesn't he, man? Let's see what fucking car they said that he's kind of driving. I really don't know. The third time. It's Dodge Dart. The second time, it's a Dodge Dart. A light colored Dodge Dart. He's got a couple cars. What I'm doing is, Joe, guys, I'm on Facebook. I'm looking for any resemblance to this fucking sketch. Joe Moody says he seemed to have stopped real fast, probably moved away. Think, Joe. Yeah, Joe, I didn't think he wanted to stop, you know? That was surprising, right? Why did it stop? He could keep going on and on. Literally on and on and on. They got no fucking clue. I got no clue. That's what really gets me, right, Joe? Is that I have no clue. Excuse me. Just looking through Facebook, guys. I'm hoping to come through a random photo that kind of resembles this sketch. Anything will do. I haven't found anything that resembles the sketch. Is he out of town, Joe, like you think? Something like that? Demi Hawk. Hey, Demi Hawk. How you doing, Demi Hawk? We're talking the Alphabet Killer. We're trying to find out a very unique looking person here. Trying to find him. Joe Moody, poor girls. Yeah, indeed. They all look to be on the spectrum in some type, though. Like easy prey, so to speak. Even easier than you would think. Somehow he's coercing them into the car. He's coercing them with, and his fur, white feline fur. Is there a cat involved? Is that how he coerces them? I'm missing my cat. You like my cat? You want to pet my cat? Something like that. There's white fur here. I'm looking through Facebook. I'm all over this shit. Excuse me, 13 likes, guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, they're getting it. One of them got out the car, Joe, and was seen by a whole bunch of witnesses on the highway, but nobody helped her. The abductor grabbed her and threw her right back into the car and killed her shortly after that. No one helped her. People are seeing these people and no one are doing nothing. Isn't that a shame? Big shame. Shame on them. Numerous strands of white cat fur were discovered upon her clothing. Thanks for the 13 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Didn't think we, I know it's late. I know it's Saturday, but this Alphabet Killer isn't waiting, is he? He's been waiting so long. We need to get something done. I'm not going anywhere. We're not getting anything done for this. We're gonna move on this fucker, man. Numerous strands of white cat fur on both of these victims, guys, on their clothes. It's either transfer, or it's in the cars, or they're actually touching a cat. Demi Hawk, how long ago was this? This was 1971 to 1973. 2 years. 3 bodies. All highway, thrown onto the highway from a moving car. Assaulted for the purpose of self-assault. I mean, nasty shit. The worst thing you could probably fucking think of, yeah, ever. And he's doing it freely. 3 times he does it. And like Joe said, all of a sudden he stops. Maybe he might possibly moved away. Possibly died. Who knows, right? But look at this sketch. It's very significant to me. I just don't know why he looks so... He just looks so unique. So yeah, the 70s, he doesn't look like he's from the 70s, does he? Kind of like a time traveler. He's in denim. The person said he had hollow eyes, scared him eyes, looked at him, a menacing look. Keeps care of himself. It's like a bomber jacket, right? What kind of jacket is that, you guys? Is that a bomber jacket or something? It's a unique jacket, isn't it? Thanks for the 14 likes, guys. What is that jacket, though? I like the jacket a lot. There's no fucking way that's something that you just get at like a regular store. What is that jacket? It's cool for the 70s, guys. He's cool looking. Why is he so fucking cool looking? And we know he's not cool. Joe Moody says, yeah, a lot of serial killers came out their dad serving in World War II, becoming alcoholics at that time of serial killer. World War II, bomber jacket? Talk to me, Joe Moody. Is that true? Yeah. All right. Coming out that World War II. This is like a bomber jacket, right? It's a nice fucking jacket. But you're right, Joe. They're all disturbed. Demi Hawk, it looks like a British soap opera star, doesn't it? They do. They think it's that one actor dude. He looks like the one actor guy. Yeah, I get it. But, right. He does, right? He looks very different. That's all. Stand out. 25 to 35, 6 foot. Okay. Where do we find him? Where do we find him? How can we find him? I don't know where else to look, honestly, guys. I mean, the brown, you got a brown beige van here, a big brown car. He's seen flat tire. He's pissed. He's holding the girl. Person stops by. They're the person that give you the sketch. They see him. They say, hey, you need help? And he looks at them with a menacing look, and they just get the fuck out of there. You believe that? Wow. Really? I wish I could do that with a menacing look, guys, right? Have a customer come up to you, try to help you. Can you tell me where the... And just look at him. Oh, fuck it. Thanks, I'll do it myself. Yeah, you get the point, huh? Alright, guys, we're going to go over the similarities more. Joe Moody, a little man that couldn't get laid, a creep. You know what, Joe? I don't know what kind of, but this isn't a, yeah, it's not even a person. It gets me sick to even go into the header right profile, but Joe, you are right, sir. You are so right, bro. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't know. I don't know what the Demi Hawk says. Was he alone? Yes, he's alone. Yeah, it's only him. Yeah, Demi, it's only him. It's one person, one man. White feline cat hair found on the victims. He assaults them. He strangles them, either by manual hands or ligature from behind, using a cord or a belt. They say belt. He doesn't wear a belt here. I don't know where the belt's coming from. He has a belt, though, they're saying. These imprints of a belt. And he dumps them, throws them off the highway in cities that match their name. You believe that? Yeah. He's a smart little fucker, huh? Imagine that. You think he's British? Demi? You think he's British? You think he has an accent? Hey, Sir Albert, how are you? Sir Albert, we're talking the Alphabet Killer. He looks British, right? Does he look, so he looks like he has an accent? Okay. Okay, Demi. No, I don't mind that at all. And he looks like a smoker. Take a look. Okay. Like cigarettes? Yeah? Stogies? All right. They got DNA, Demi. They got all. You got fingerprints. They got DNA, but he's in no database. He hasn't been arrested before. It looks like. Joe Moody, the first and last names had the same letters. Psycho motherfucker. Yeah, Joe. This motherfucker's on it, dude. What he's doing is more than likely. They think that Yeah, Joe. Either they think that he's got a phone, you know what I mean, a phone book in the center, or he's, you know what I mean, he's got to do a lot. They say he's not stalking, guys. They say he does too much work to do that, so that this is just like when he picks them up, he'll probably ask their name, and then he'll just drive to a city that has the letter in it, you know, and then he'll dump them. But isn't that a coincidence that he grabs first and last name, you know, the same letter? Very intriguing indeed. You know, if we could find some kind of loophole here with him, right, to grab him, you know, grab him by, we'll do it. But that is, we don't have enough there, right? Even though we want to have it there. Demi Ho says, yeah. Demi Ho says, just randomly. Yeah, right? It's just, they're going to say, yeah, I'm going to go randomly, but he's good at picking his targets. Let's put it that way. You know how you pick a jury, guys? The person that picks the jury, he's good. Like Joe says, he's a creeper. He's creeping. He's picking on the small and the weak. He's killing them in the van. So he has a big vehicle to do this in. Probably a pet in the back. Something to keep them company while he's driving to the location. Or guys, this is a movement thing. He's constantly on the move here. I say a van, a bigger car, because the last person or one of the people will see a van, a bigger car, a large car. And it has to be covered up, so you're going to do things in the van. Kind of like Tanner Horner, guys, before that shit. Same kind of deal here. Demi Hawk says he must know them from somewhere. Yeah, Demi, that's how I think we connect him to the victims. Like, we can connect him. Because he knows them from somewhere. Like, he has a beige, like, car then, and people are kind of intimidated by him. Look how he looks and dresses. Like, what is he doing in Rochester? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck could he be doing? I was thinking veterinary. I was thinking animal control. I was thinking, because you gotta have a cat involved and a van involved and so much involved. Joe Moody, this guy was logical and patient. Yes. The patience is, Joe, I didn't consider the logical and or even the patience, my man. So very good. What attributes would you need profession-wise to excel with those attributes? You know what I mean? What would you be doing? So if you're patient and you're logical, are you an authority figure? What are you? What isn't? Why? Why are these people not reporting? Why are they so scared of him? Not just because they don't know he's a killer. What is he? You know, what is this van or truck, guys? Rock James. Hey, Rock James, baby. The three girls that were a killer had in increments of the alphabet. Yep. Carmen Cologne, third letter. Michelle Menez, a 13 letter, which is the center letter. Okay. Wanda Walkowitz, third to the last letter, which is 23 letters. So you're saying, like, right, there's like not a zodiac deal here, but that this could be a premeditated deal, that we're not giving him enough credit, right? Rock, that this does go deeper than what is it on the surface, right? Because this is just surfacical what we're hitting. You're saying that this is going deeper for this fucker, that he was studying this shit, looking at, right? I could honestly, I'm 50-50 on this shit, on that kind of, you know? But Rock, I like how you explain this and break it down numerically, that it could be a method to the madness, yes? Method, thanks for the 14 likes, guys. Method to the madness. I like it, Rock. I mean, I would go with it too, dude. Like, you know, we flip a coin, I'm fucking down, but I want to be pushed either way. Demi Hawk, maybe they go to the same Petco or something. That's what I was thinking, a pet shop. Pet shop, where does he work? What's he doing? But he's got a cat to pacify them. Like, there's something. There's something with this. It's not transfer, because it's like on them, you know? Let alone him. We don't know that. Sir Albert Gaines, Ranger vibes again. Is it? Talk to me. Sir Albert, talk to me. Brown van, dude. Brown sedan. Brown van, big car, flat tire. Scared of him. Look how he dresses. Ranger? Rochester, New York, 70s. I was thinking animal control. But you're right, Sir Albert, right? You're saying something like that. Yes. Dennis Simpson, legacy. If you see someone out of their mind when they ask for the password to the microwave, tell them it's 0320. So if they don't burn down the house, they told me 4321, I burn my house. Fuck, Dennis. Dennis, you're gonna ask me. Dennis Simpson, legacy. What's the password to the oven so I can cook my pizza? Dude, there is no password to the oven, brother. Don't even bother cooking the pizza. Why are you even cooking pizza? Shit should already be cooked. Problem solved, Dennis. Order out. Sir Albert Gaines, he looks like a ranger. He does. Give me a minute. Ranger 1970. Like and subscribe, by the way, Dennis. Come on, bro. Give me that love. I'll give you some good information. Ranger. He's gotta be a state trooper, right? Hold on, buddy. What's it, Ronald? Huh? I don't know. Don't bother. Okay, so I put in like Ranger. It comes up Jay Silverheels. Some dude is famous for playing Tonto, the Lone Ranger. Hmm. Hey, Andrea Smith, congrats on being the #1 gay channel on the internet. Oh, shit. We are pretty happy over here, yeah. Thank you. We are pretty happy. I appreciate you are too. Thank you. Dennis Simpson Legacy. I'm high as shit, bro. Thank you, Dennis, for letting us know. Joe Moody trolls. It's all good, brother. You know how we do. We'll shut him down. Dennis Simpson Legacy. I subbed. Dennis, you did a good thing for your legacy, Mr. Simpson. Thank you, Dennis. Dennis, I'm streaming all the time, brother, right? Stream as much as we can here, man. Plenty of content for you to enjoy. Thank you, Dennis. Demi Hawk says, kiddos up late. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, they're up late. But I do have the ex-wife here to visit, so she's in the other room visiting, so hopefully when she's resting too. So it just falls on the rear end view, you know how we do. But thank you, Demi Hawk. How was your family? I hope everybody's well. It's Saturday, right? Sir Albert Gaines, yeah, Dennis. Yeah, thanks for subbing, Dennis. Dennis Simpson Legacy, listening to Bloodhound Game. I'm a mighty tiny whitey, and I'm smuggling plums, unquote. My plums, they got a hue to them, right? Is that right, Dennis? Yes, Dennis. I like that. Bloodhound Gang. Damn, dude. They had some jams, right? They had 1 or 2 bangers back in the day. But they were the dudes in the costumes, right? Yeah, I remember them. Remember the lead singer dude on MTV all the time, Dennis. But yes, Dennis, Bloodhound Gang is the shit. No. All right, what are we back at here, dudes? The Lone Ranger. So you said a ranger, Sir Albert, huh? I know what you mean, bro. What do you mean, like ranger, like state trooper? What about a state trooper? No, guys? Prison guy? What is this person doing? Please, give me more information. Dennis Simpson, can't find which side of the hot tub is the toilet. Damn, dude. Man, you gotta ask Matthew Perry that, sir. He knows about hot tubs. Oh, you gotta ask Whitney Houston. No, she's in a bathtub. You gotta ask Matthew. Check it out. I got a Matthew Perry live stream. You're gonna love it, Dennis. All about. I'll tell you all about what toilet side is the tub. All that shit. Hot tub. Anything hot tub. Matthew Perry, my live stream. But look at the comparisons, guys. The similarities. Guys, let me get up for a second because this person is really, this alphabet killer is just listening through like how he takes them to eat their last meal, guys, and then throws them out of the car like they're nothing. It's a really strange, And one of the last one he's gonna kill in the wood, like in the wooded area or something, because she's gonna have leaves in her hand, so she's gonna be clenching the ground while she's manually strangled or whatever the process is here. But because he's taking them to eat food like burgers and fast food, probably McDonald's at that time, and yeah, it's found in their stomachs, and the parents like, no, we didn't give them fries and burgers, so yeah. I'm trying to think how he moves them, like. This car is really important to this man. I don't know if the car is as important, but he's got the flat on the side of the road. He's pissed. Hey Dennis. Dennis Simpson says. Dennis says, I already loved it. I'm all about the water's supposed to be blue. Dennis said, bro, there's like blue paint stuff on the flag. I don't know, Dennis. You gotta call the fucking maintenance man, bro. You gotta call Rent-A-Center, bro. Can you call Aaron's or Rent-A-Center? You know where'd you get the hot tub, my friend? It's not good. Oh, you mean you're peeing? Oh, you're peeing. Oh, the blue shit. Yeah, like grown-ups. Yes, sir. Let me investigate that for you, Dennis. I think you did a pee-pee poo-poo. Okay, brother? That's the blue shit. Literally your shit, dude. You gotta jump out of that fucker. Dennis says, I'm gonna go get a Smurf this stuff. I just not gonna come out. Nah, bro. It's gonna stain, bro. Even bleach ain't gonna get it out, brother. So... Okay, in 1995, the mother of Carmen Colon made her first public statement regarding the murder of her daughter. This is the first victim in this interview that was seen on the highway, and people didn't do shit. Granted, the Democrat... Okay, anyways, she stated that although she lived her entire life in poverty, if she could give only one thing before her own death, it would be not wealth. If she could have one thing, it would not be wealth. It would knowing who murdered her daughter. Adding, quote, if I could die knowing who killed my... Carmencita, I could die more peacefully than I have lived. It's the only thing I want in my life, to know that this person had to pay for the terrible things he did to my little girl. If the person who did this could have any compassion, he could see the pain and suffering the families of the girl have gone through for all this time. You know what, man? To be a police officer, man, I mean, you failed this woman. You failed these kids. You failed. You failed. You're horrible. Fuck yourself, Rochester Police Department. Fucking alphabet killer walking around, guys, dies a normal. Look at this. We can't even get shit on him. I can't post shit on this guy. I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come on this stream, y'all, and we're gonna pull this fucker from a Facebook post. I'm gonna pull him on the internet. Look at how fucking drunk he looks. No, we ain't pulling nothing. Joe Moody, sick. Indeed. Joe, crazy. Dennis Simpson, legacy. Bro, this pizza sucks. It's undercooked. You gotta get Red Baron. I go Red Baron, brother. Alright, we did the Ranger, right? We did Humane Society. We did the Ford van. We got the sketch. Sketch is gonna be our best win. Take another look. There's another filter. Somebody try to do like a little variation on this, guys. Take a look at the variation. I don't like this variation. Like Devil May Cry shit right here. Dante. See this? Look at the boots. See these rain boots? I didn't show you the boots. You see the boots on him? He's wearing those because he knows he's gonna get dirty possibly. Wow, this is so weird, this outfit. Do you believe this is a murder outfit? That's crazy, though. 70 chick, hey, I just woke up by an Amber Alert. 70-year-old Isabella Bond taken by a woman at 6 p.m. Pirate ID was asleep. Dang. Fuck. Thanks for letting us know, 70s chick. Good to see you. Dennis Simpson, I thought the password worked like the microwave, but it took out. It doesn't work. No, Dennis, no. Joe Moody, I wish I had a superpower to hunt these guys down so I could beat the fuck out of them. Exactly. Exactly, Joe. That collar's, the jacket is so unique, Joe. See, they're thinking it's this serial killer guy. It's not him. DNA don't match, guys. DNA don't match. They got DNA. See, this I don't like this photo as much as I like. This is so good. You see that? It's a one-of-a-kind person. We can't get him. Sir Albert Gaines, whoa, 70s. I've been getting those pretty crazy for real. Right, you did mention that, Sir Albert, today. Dennis Simpson, too late now. The pizza's under the blue paint. Oh. Dennis the Menace. Hey. So, do this.
This is for mommy, don't like that.
Wow. Everyone, there's something about this man's face. There's just something about him. See, I just don't have, like, stuff from 1970s Rochester, you know? I just wish I did, guys. Had a lot of if I went down to the library, Rochester Library, I have to go down there and do, like, some research, you know what I mean? Some hands-on shit. Here's a look at life in Rochester. It's 1970s and 200 photos. So let's go through these photos and see if we can find anyone that looks like this. He's going to be 25 to 35 at the time of the 70s. So we're going to bank on it. A few minutes on this, guys. If I find anything, I will let you know. This is a lacrosse team here. Dennis, this is the best joke I ever told in my life. Love you, chat. I'm actually high. Just here to give humor back to the world. You're good, Dennis. You were wonderful, man. You did your job, Dennis. You're awesome. Joe Moody, he might have left the country back to Tijuana, possibly, right, Joe? Dennis Simpson, legacy. That earned us. That's described a life for real and many more to come. Thank you, Dennis. You're awesome, dude. We do true crime. We do a whole bunch of things. We're right now on the true crime deal. So we investigate interactively. So thank you, Dennis. You're awesome, dude. You got more jokes. Come in and say a joke. I read the chat, and I love to laugh. So thank you, Dennis. Do appreciate your time, my man. Just stay away from the blue paint. Shit. Guys, I'm just looking at random photos of random people from the 1970s in Rochester. Believe it or not. Oh, they have a billboard, guys, in the 70s here for Carmen. That's the billboard I showed you. Sorry, guys, my computer is iMac 2009. Doesn't do right by me. Dennis Simpson, I will have many more. I gotta keep them out of the blue paint and passwords. I hear you, man. Dennis Simpson. Awesome. Guys, sorry, my computer here is frozen. There we go. Okay. Oh, oh. So, Rochester, 1970s. Okay, I just want to see if we can. Okay, so 1970s Rochester. I had some pictures. It was very laggy on these, so I'm just gonna go to like images real quick, and we'll just scan them real quick and see if there's some random person just sitting out there, which there isn't. Not too many here on Google. images. Let's do all. Let's see some more here. What's life in the Watcher? So, memories of downtown Rochester. So I'm thinking this person is downtown. Downtown. On Facebook, guys, looking at 1970s, 60s photos, Rochester. I really don't, obviously, guys, I don't think I'm going to pull anything here about this person, but I figured our best bet was this sketch. I don't know what you guys think about as far as the profile of this killer, or how to catch him, like how to look for him, right? What would you think our best bet would be to get him? I know they got DNA, guys. They do have fingerprints. So they're going to, they're trying to trace it. But if you can't trace him by genealogy, then what? They should have got this guy already. Why don't we have him? Just scrolling through Facebook. Random pictures of Rochester. It is something. What's this? Hold on. Interesting. Very interesting to see these photos of the past. You could really sense the times. I wonder if this alphabet killer was a big thing back then. It had to be. Now it doesn't seem so much. So I'm just scrolling through, guys. Facebook. We have, okay, some photos. Some river photos. I don't know what the fuck. So cool though. Still looking. Just trying to see anybody that kind of resembles this dude in the photo. I mean, come on. Maybe even a yearbook. This guy had to go to school in Rochester, guys. Please, I don't think he's out of town. Who said that? Joe Moody or Sir Albert? You guys think he's out of town, right? Nah, I think he's... Let's get to the chat. Let's see if the chat has any more information. Dennis Simpson. Also, don't be like Patrick Starr, guys. Do woman grow hair in the butthole type shit. Thank you, Dennis. Try not to be, brother. Try to keep it real. Double E's. Thank you, Dennis. Sir Albert Gaines' geography, maybe the area. Sir Albert Gaines, like, does he live near the victims? Yeah, so it's going to be the city's Rochester, Sir Albert, and he's going to drop them in, like, cities with their names right outside the main city of Rochester. So he drops them off. So, yeah, outside. So, yeah, the main is Rochester, and they'll throw him outside. Like, so he kind of, like, maybe lives in downtown Rochester, right? He's got to live in the, yeah, man, right in the middle. So, here, Sir Albert is Rochester, right? The city, and they're being dropped. They're being, like, taken from areas and then dropped on the highways out here, like over here, you know what I mean? Outside, boom, over here with the cities with their names. So here's the city Churchville, up here's like Webster, and over here is M from the other chick. So like this is the main, all like 11 miles out, 10 miles out, you know? Really close from the main city of Rochester. Other bodies dumped. Like trash, man. So yeah, he could live near the victims. Yeah, Sir Albert, he could live near these victims, right? Or how does he have, what does he drive into? But I'm hung up on what he drives. But yeah, you're right. Lives near the victims, yeah. Sir Albert Gaines got it, looked it up. Yep, got it, yeah. You're on it. Yeah, you see that? Like, what are you thinking here? Like, what would he do in the 70s to be able to do that? He had a flat tire on his last kill. He saw on the side of the road. That's how we got the sketch. Large brown vehicle. Yes, Sir Albert, what could he do? Like, I think he is in the city, Sir Albert, like in the center of Rochester, downtown, right there. And he's just moving around freely. He's able to do it. But none of these suspects, guys, no DNA will match any of the victims. And there's DNA on each one. None of it matches. It's not the guy in the photo or the sketch. He's Sir Albert. I believe, like you're saying, he's local, like not local, but he's born and raised in Rochester. Born and raised, because he knows all these areas. Really does. He's comfortable. I've got nothing else for you. Unfortunately, guys, this has to be one of the lacklusters, honestly, for me at least. Informational-wise, I have nothing. So that's it. It's just going to be the sketch to me. That's going to be what's going to catch him. What could have caught him. He's so... I don't have anything else. In the 70s is so... It's just a short... It's a short suspect list, guys, then. Really, it is. Seeing as people are so not populated. He's throwing the bodies out. But they're still in the car. There's white fur on them. White cat fur. Just can't put my finger on it, guys. Give me a second here. So just looking up what John did in the 70s at Rochester. You do Eastman Kodak. Kodak Park, doing film, cameras, and paper. Xerox. Looking up occupations in the 70s, Rochester. What you would be doing. I want to see what that a car, truck, van, brown. That cat fur and fast food definitely creepy as fuck. Yeah, Sir Albert, man, what the fuck is that, right? It's like decency for them, right? And then you just toss him out the car in the end, like trash. Like, but you do all this to prep, right? Fast food. What does he want? Like, not a fight? I don't get it. Creepy, huh? Oh, it's creepy. It is creepy. Just looking for photos of Rochester, guys, in the 70s. There's just not enough here on the internet for me, and like I said, I have time. I do, because I think once I have a good little lineup here, he's not previously arrested. I don't think he's previously pulled over. I'd look for that, previously pulled over, because he's driving fast at times. I don't know why. I'm surprised he wasn't pulled over. Maybe a mechanic, I feel, says Sir Albert, or a janitor. All right, hold on. School? Janitor? Hold on. Shit, dude. Yeah, dude, that makes sense. He would know the school, you know how to talk to the girl. Yeah. Okay, a janitor? Sure. You know what? You got, Sir Albert, you got a good one kind of possibly with the janitor because of the school with the girls, right? Good take on that. This is a class from 1970, sixth grade. Wow, that's creepy. Don't think one of the girls is here. Wow, isn't that something? I'm just looking through Facebook, guys. Janitor is good. It's a good starting point there, Sir Albert. I didn't think of the janitor, honestly, in one of these schools. Just looking on Facebook, guys. One last look through here. But Sir Albert, you got good there. Yeah, you got good sense here. Still looking. All right. No, Sir Albert, I didn't say anything there, but you're good on that, man. That's actually a good, really starting point. I mean, better than a janitor was hired. Yeah, janitor. School. Yeah. This person on Facebook's looking for a job from 1968 called Fred. Here, no, thank you, sir. I'm sorry, guys. I was reading. No, thank you, sir. You're on it tonight. I'm just sorry I'm so lackluster, guys. I really would come on and give a stream, and I want to do the Alphabet Killer, and I really was really looking forward to getting something done here. But this person is looking for a janitor in a school from 1968. It fits the profile: 6 foot, slender build, but no facial hair. So we doesn't fill the profile. So we're just not on it. I'm nowhere near it. Man, I don't want to give up so easily. I usually don't. You keep going. But I got nowhere else to go here with this guy. You know, you got these kids' faces looking at you. Just imagine it's your job to do something about it. It's not even our job, guys, but we care enough to take time to try. Imagine when you're tasked to do that. This sketch is amazing, honestly, guys. It really is. There's nothing else I can pull from Google Earth. I think he's in the center of Rochester. I just don't know what he does in the 70s. Looking through the crime scene, if it's possible, there is photos. So somebody put a sketch like this. Look at this. This is interesting, of course. The actor here. See, that's why when I think Demi Hall said something about it, British. It looks like he could be British, doesn't it? Like have an accent of some type. I just don't know. Isn't that interesting? Indeed, that is interesting, right? The alphabet killer. Daycare worker. I don't know, Sir Albert, you know? I know what you mean. Kids, like, right? You can be around kids, right? It's good with kids. I think the animal helps. Daycare worker, huh? Try that. Daycare worker, 1970s. All right. I mean, yeah, but the only thing is it being a man in this, Sir Albert, negative, because it would be a female. I don't see it being a male daycare worker. Like after school, like Big Brother type shit, possibly. Or summer school, yeah, possibly. They're in November here. I think school might be out for Thanksgiving break. So this person, if they do work school relations, yeah, they would be off too, right? Hence knowing that the kids are off. Hence knowing where they live or school, huh? What would you do in school with the brown truck? Would it be, what else would you do? Summer school. Large beige or tan vehicle with a flat tire. With a menacing expression on his face. One got it with a belt, strangled with a belt. One got it with hands, and one got it with a rope. Numerous strands of white cat fur. So you're not, and you know, Albert, especially back then, you're not like really prepared for that forensics, you know? Unless they're really he's using the cat to keep them calm. I don't see that though, right? Field trip or Cub Scouts. Partial palm print from her neck. Partial palm, thinking like right here, because you're grabbing a neck, you know? These are fingerprints. This is the palm. One hour that food was in her body. And he's moving her around. He's eating out with her. person is using a map, if they're moving around, even if they know the place like the back of their hand, they're going to have a map in the 70s. What's these towns? Churchville, Webster. You know what it does? It does like an M shape. So it's like, not really though, but it's like, I'm looking for a pattern here. It's a triangle. That's what it looks like. Triangle. Triangle pattern in these bodies that are dumped. So if you mark it, let's take a look closer. First body, second body, third body. There's no significance in that pattern, that shape. It's just not, you know? What's the significance? These two is close. This one they don't think is connected. They yeah, it is connected, they're saying, but they don't. Could be someone else. But either way, this is really throws us off, doesn't it? Webster's there. Penfield, that's where he takes her to eat. Takes Michelle in and dumps her off. Is this our radius? You know? Penfield, Webster, Meconia, whatever. Too much in here. Too much. Never find him. Can't find him in here. To find him in here. Just don't see it here. Don't see it here either. Don't want any of this. Like, this is shit to me. This is something to me. This could be everything to us. I'm gonna, somewhat, but not much. I cut that in half. Right here. Somewhere in here. Maybe deliver in the middle, maybe churchgoer lives in the center. Yeah, I was thinking the center, right? Sir Albert from the start, but churchgoer, huh? Yeah, I mean brown van, right? Hold on. Is there a church in the middle of there? It's Woolsworth. He's Woolsworth in it. What did you say, Sir Albert? Lives in the center. Churchgoer? I just don't get it. No. There's a nature park, like you said. Possible rain. There's a nature park, but Penfield is here where you took her to eat. East Rochester's down here, Penton Park. There's no church really, or I mean, there's always a church, but a lot of parks. This is in 2026, you gotta cut all this out, you know? Nazareth University. One area sounds like a church. College student, no fucking way, be a college student, right? to be a college student. What college is it in Rochester? But it's rough, huh? Webster Reserve, Webster Parks and Recreation. There is a lot of recreation, you know what I mean? You're right. Church, possibly. It's just, there's not enough of it. Isn't enough. I wonder what he's doing, you know? The only thing I wonder about is what he does for a living and why he's dressed that way. The blue van is an electrician. What is he with this jacket? It's just so a unique color too. It's just very standoutish. Maybe he's an electrician or what? What companies used brown tan vans back then? Sir Albert Gaines, but no hair. Maybe college. Yeah, there is like facial hair to him. There's stubble, but I was thinking college too. I was thinking a college dude. And I know that doesn't fit the profile to a T. He's dead now for sure. Yeah, he's dead for sure. So, you know, fortunately those kids are too. And God knows how many others, right? Joe connected to this fucker. But all right. All right. Yeah, I was thinking maybe a college kid too, Sir Albert Gaines. I was thinking that. You know, I started to think college now because of the outfit, right? And the brashness here. A weird individual. Not even weird, guys. That's not the right word for this this killer. Joe Moody said, how many others? Yep, sad as fuck. You're right. Unfortunately, guys, I failed you on this one. Bringing any kind of profile to this. 16 likes, though, guys. Thank you so much for the 16 likes, even though I really didn't give you much flow here on this one. I really did not. I do want to thank you guys for joining me for it. I mean, maybe we'll come back to it in the comments, but this was a really tongue twister. This was a hard dead end. I don't know why it got so hard. Dead end here, guys. Thank you for loving it. Thank you guys for even enjoying it, sticking around. I'm so sorry. Listen, this one, you know, I really thought I had more for you guys. Some of these cases, I think I have more, and I don't. It goes blank. It really shuts me down. Like, I feel like they feel, right? Don't we? Teacher's aide, possibly, yes. There's something about this individual, Sir Albert. You know, to be able to do this with the letters, maybe that needs to be hit on more too as well, right? And I'm not doing it. Hey, Lori. Hi, Lori. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. I'm sorry, Lori. I tried on this one, Lori. So sorry to disappoint you guys. Joe Moody says because there is not much on the case. Yeah, I mean, you know, Albert, you know, you say like college. I was thinking literature or like, you know, arts, language arts, because of the dumping the bodies, right? Throwing them out, like the way this is handled, and then the smart, not smartness, but the cleverness, right? Of the, to go out your way and put them in cities, right? With the names. Oh, sorry, this one is great. Okay, thank you. All right, good. Okay. All right, guys. I thought it would be very, very interesting. I did not hear about the alphabet killer. Yeah, until today. So I really appreciate that. Yes, it was very okay. Great. I'm glad it was interesting, guys. I'll have more like this coming up. All right, for real, because I want to get into the serial killers again. I really want to do them, and I want to find out who the fuck's doing shit like this, and we can find them. Maybe in a picture on Facebook, something, guys. We can match a sketch up one day. Who knows? Maybe we can't match DNA up right over here, but we can match up a sketch pretty damn good, right? So who knows? But thank you, Sir Albert, for saying that. Thanks, Joe Moody, Sir Albert Gaines, Lori Weekly, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. 70 Chick, I know you're there. Thank you so much. Dennis Simpson, thanks. You guys have been awesome. Let me just make sure the chat is good to cover it here. Demi, thanks for stopping in once again. Like I said, I'm sorry, guys. Leslie, Joe Smith, love you, Joe. Thank you, Leslie. And yes, One Punch. And Austin, you guys are awesome. Thank you, guys. I'm so sorry, guys. It's getting late here. It's going to be on the 1 o'clock hour. I'm going to spend some more times with the kids for the weekend, and then I will be back fresh in the morning with the cases to go, okay? So I won't disappoint. But thank you, guys. No, Joe, thank you. Sir Albert, thank you, guys. Everyone, thank you so much. 16 likes for the Alphabet Killer, for the Real Rant Review, for you guys, the true crime community, the best community on damn YouTube. It's you guys out there. So thank you guys once again. I can't wait to see you tomorrow morning. Let's get some rest and some sleep and come back refreshed and re-energized, all right? And we got some more cases. Thank you guys so much. Oh, Jared, we're out, Jared. I'm going to see you again, Jared. Jared, what up, buddy? Come tune in this morning. Next morning, guys, Sunday morning, we're coming back. Sunday morning, Jared. All right, guys, get some sleep. I love you all. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you soon, Jared.